Okay, so which one I can get? Okay, which is little bit different. Okay, let me just this one maybe. Okay, you must have a logical picture only. Okay, and the size and resolution should be same for both the picture from where you are masking and to where you are masking. Yes. Uh, okay, so let me do it. Mm, yes, control positive, positive. Control positive is zoom in. I hope everybody remembers. Now the shortcut keys you need to remember, because that will make the things easier. Okay, this is already, the picture is already broken, you see. So my picture is broken. Okay, no issues. Say mask, mask. I have already control A is selection. I have changed. I'm changing its font size. Sorry, sorry. I'm changing its. Okay, control Z, Z, Z. Control deselect. This it is not working, so just change the font size first, then mask, 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 mm, good observation, good observation, layer lock ache. I have already told you, so to just make sure the sorry, control T, make sure the layer is unlocked. বাট যদিও লেয়ারটা লক আছে তাহলেও হবে, কিন্তু বেসিক্যালি ঠিক আছে, তাহলেও ব্যাপারটা হবে, তাহলেও ব্যাপারটা হবে। কন্ট্রোল পজিটিভ, see maskটা এসে গেছে। Okay, now I can apply over here. Okay, in this uh, so I have to make it apply. I have to make it apply, then I can make it control T. Okay, I can control. Okay, definitely you have to give in a logical position. This I'm showing you how to use it. That's it. So what I have done is that I have masked this background over here, or you can do in different layer in the same picture also. Okay, so this is kind of masking from somewhere, and you are like the name suggests. As the name suggests, you can do it in your own way according to your own application. Okay, so this is same for the horizontal mask tool also, type mask tool also, and the kind of text or the orientation or this kind of text shapes, this kind of text shape, your according to your own choice, that you can make in the vector editor platform. Say I am writing the TAKE, this and I want to make it in a sorry, control Z, Z. I want to make the text art. আমার যন্ত্রটা লাগছে না তো জয়, অর্গানটা লাগছে না তো, ওই যে ডান দিকে আছে, আমার আমার এখানে ঢুকতেই দেখো ডান দিকে আছে, ওটা ঠিক আছে। Okay, this text art some already template is given over here, but this template you can create by your own in case of vector editor platform like your Illustrator, Corel Draw. Okay, you will learn that how to do the text according to your own shape. Say this total body, the total shape of this body can be made by text. Okay, that you can do. Okay, but that should be used in a or made by the vector editor platform. Okay, that will be doing. Okay, that will be you will be doing also. I'll make you learn. Okay, while you will be learning the Illustrator. So this is all about the text tool. Now this is the path selection tool, the different path in slice tool. Okay, while you are using slice tool, different paths will be selected using this path selection tool, then direct selection tool, and path selection tool will also be used in case of pen tool. Okay, so here this is a shape tool. In the shape tool there are different kind of shapes. Okay, this, see what, there are different kind of shapes. These are common thing. Okay, like paint. Okay, there are polygon, there are elliptical, there are different type of ready-made shapes are there. Okay, you can use it, but see, while I am making this shape, making this shape, see, this is already this is normally been filled by a particular color. Okay, and what color is this? This is foreground color. This foreground color, so here there are two squares are there. This is foreground, this is for foreground color, this is background color. Why this is foreground? Because at the background there is already something. Okay, so this is considered as foreground, and according to the type of color the foreground palette is having, you can get that particular color, or you can pour particular color or gradient over here. Okay, in this shape, in this particular shape. Okay, while you will be choosing, just change the color, just choose the shape and just drag it over here, and the shape will come and the space with the particular color. You can use different color shades also, different color gradients. So this is common, this is nothing to tell. Note tool to write certain known, color picker tool. Okay, so this this is eyedropper tool. This eyedropper tool, it selects certain colors. See, as I'm changing this eyedropper tool, you can get, see, at the right side palette, can you see this in this info palette, where you can get the info palette in the Windows option. This info palette will be there. See, all the color values are changing. That means if you say for a particular color, if you want to replace particular color and you want that this portion color should be replaced, so you need to know the color configuration. Or if you mix particular kind of color, after mixing the colors you have to get that particular shade, right? So what would be the proportion of the color, that you can get from the right side info palette. Say, as I'm changing this eyedropper, that I'm putting it onto the shades, onto the text, onto the image. See, the color proposition, color percentage is getting changes. Say if you mix here to get this particular color, if you mix 17% of cyan, 36% of magenta, 44% of yellow and 0% of black, you will be getting this particular color shade. Okay, so this eyedropper tool is basically used to get that particular color. Okay, to get the particular color you have to you need basically. Okay, so this is hand tool. Okay, hand tool basically is hand tool is, you say, if you have zoomed the image and it is like the zooming is you're out of your screen. See, my screen is too small, so by using this hand tool you can just move and you can go to another position, you can move. Okay, otherwise you have to zoom out. Okay, so this is hand tool is for moving purpose, moving the particular area where you want to go. This is zoom tool, you can zoom it, you can zoom in, zoom out. This is foreground color, this is background color. Okay, and for these two tools, while you'll be using this tool, will be learning. Okay, so now we are going to the image adjustment tools. Okay, no, so before the image adjustment we need to know the color mode tools also. What is color mode? What are the color modes available, that you need to know. Okay, in the color subject you will be learning more about the color modes, detailing about the color mode, all the tech, all the theories behind all the color modes. But we will be learning here what are the color modes are available, basic things, so that you can just acquaint. Okay, Okay, definitely you are acquainted with few of the color modes like RGB, like CMYK, but we'll be learning in another options also. But detailing you'll be learning in color science subject itself, because in this provision detailing is not possible. Just excuse me for a minute, okay? Okay, sorry. Okay, so now we'll be learning about different color modes. Okay, say the first color mode is, uh, all of us know for electronic displays it is RGB. This is RGB is additive color mode, whereby if you add the parameters of it, you will get different colors. That's why this is called our additive color mode. Say hmm, say green, let's okay, this is for any electronic display. the RGB color mode is there basically. But for printing purpose, CMYK color mode is there. CMYK is a subtractive color mode. Why it is called subtractive color mode? Because if you have to, from the total color, okay, in case of CMYK, if you add CMY, you will be getting the black. You'll be getting black. But in case of RGB, if you add the color, you will be getting a particular color shade. Okay, so why this is subtracting? Say CMYK. Say if how you will be getting the cyan or C? Okay, all of you know, right? What is CMYK? Cyan, magenta, yellow, black. All of you know? Do you know? Okay, so why this is called subtractive? Because if you add CMY, then you'll be getting black basically. And if you write as CMY is equal to 1, okay, so if you deduct 1 minus R or R from 1 total color or CMY, then you'll be getting cyan. So C is equal to 1 minus R. So in this way, CMY is AMC is equal to 1 minus G. So Y is, so as you are getting from the total color, you are subtracting RGB, this parameter, to get particular color shade. That's why it is called subtractive color mode. That's why it is called subtractive color mode. Okay, but in case of RGB color, this is called additive color mode. Why? Because you have to add two colors in two or multiple colors in order to get a particular color shade. Okay, so if you add R plus G plus B, you will be getting white here on the but if you add CMY, you'll be getting black as output. Okay, so say for example, okay, say if you add R plus B, you will be getting magenta. If you will add R plus G, you will be getting yellow. If you add Y plus G plus B, you will be getting cyan. Okay, so as you are adding colors in order to get RGB color mode, different colors in RGB color mode, that's why this is called additive. And CMYK is subtractive color mode, because you have to deduct or you have to subtract a particular R, G or B in order to get particular color shade in case of CMYK color mode. So these two are CMYK is relevant for the printing purpose, RGB is relevant for all the electronic front-end purposes. So uploading purpose, if you're making something for uploading purpose, say in electronic media, in site, in website, or for any other electronic medium, then you can go for RGB. Okay, but if you are going for printing purpose, you need to choose CMYK. But other than LAB, okay, LAB is a color mode that we'll be learning afterwards. All the color modes are device dependent. Why? What is device dependent? Device dependent means, say in my system, device dependent means is depend upon that particular device. What device you are having at your facility, that device device parameter, or that device's condition, that device's attribute will be will influence that color mode. Okay, other than LAB color mode, LAB is a device independent color mode. Okay, whatever device, if you make certain image or certain work on in LAB color mode, and you can use it anywhere, everywhere you will be seeing same color output, as LAB color mode is device independent, but all other color modes are device dependent. Okay, that means you need to till now you do not know what is calibration. Okay, you know what is calibration because at your class 2 level you have calibrated your science instrument, science lab instrument, you remember, right? You have to calibrate a particular instrument in order to get consistent result throughout its lifetime. So do you know what is calibration? Everybody knows, right? Everybody knows what is calibration. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
What is calibration? Anyone, please? Hello, anyone? Okay, you can say what is its utility also. Calibration is actually what while okay, at your science lab, have you done experiments other than your chemistry lab? You have done experiment in physics lab, you have done experiment in biology lab. Okay, there you have used different instrument, right? You have used different instrument in plus 2 level. Do you have science labs? Have you used screw gauge? Have you used different other instrument in order to measure? You have measured, right? So like how every time say you are using that machine and I am using that machine, I am say I'm not that skillful a worker as compared to you. So what result you will be getting, that mean I may not be getting that particular result, isn't it? If I cannot use that particular machine properly, then the result can differ. But those machines are according to certain ASTM standards, certain certain those instrument are standardized by certain organization. You have learned about say ISO, International Standardization Organization, ASTM, American Standard for Testing Machines Organization. There are different standardization organization which generally standardizes machines so that they can give repetitive result for the same thing. That will not depend upon the efficiency of that particular worker. Okay, if the machine is according to the standard and that is being calibrated means say initialization, every time you have to make it initialize so that it can give proper result every time. Okay, so that calibration, say my computer or my laptop is calibrated, so whatever I am producing by seeing through my eyes that this color is okay for me, if I send that particular image to your system, that color output can be different if your system is not calibrated or it is not being standardized, then the output will be different. So if the output is different, then that will be problematic. So for that, device independent color modes are comes into picture. So LAB is a device independent color mode, where L stands for the lightness, A stands for greenness and redness, A stands for greenness and redness, and B stands for blueness and yellowness. Okay, so L stands for the lightness, A stands for okay, these things basically you need to you do not need to remember that much, you need to remember its parameter only. Okay, the detailing you will be learning in color science, as I have already told you. A stands for greenness and redness, so plus ওকে ওকে যাও ওখানটায় যাও দেখো পাপা এসছে বাইকের আওয়াজ হচ্ছে যাও A stands for greenness and redness, blue B stands for blueness and yellowness. Okay, so this is A lab. So there here you can see there is positive axis and negative axis in case of A and B coordinates. Okay, so this is device independent color mode. Okay, whatever you will prepare as in my platform, if it is calibrated while it will be getting printed or while it will be uploaded or something like that, it will give you consistent output throughout, because this is device independent color mode. তুমি ওটা নাও খেলো যাও। Okay, now talking about the LAB color mode. Okay, now talking about bitmap. Say bitmap color mode. Okay, say so this is RGB, this is say here in this image is RGB. Can you see at the top URL, you can see this is written as RGB, 8-bit RGB. See, RGB color mode. Say if you change it to say CMYK, the only the color parameters will change. Say okay, before you can change the color mode, after doing certain work you need to march the layers. March means say whatever image you download, there you can see that there is only single layer, isn't it? Why? Because after doing all the thing you need to merge it to one layer. Okay, that is a parameter, that is a certain thing you need to do basically. But I do not wish to merge it, cancel. So I am using individual picture, control deselect. I am making it unlocked. Whoever has told ma'am unlock korenni, observation is good, whatever you will learn just apply your head. This is also RGB. You can change to CMYK and see you will get the CMYK data out in this info palette. Though the not only that CMYK, not only the CMYK এটা নেবে, নাও নাও তুমি নাও খেলো যাও নাও, না এইটা নয় তুমি এটা খেলো যাও, সুন্দর আছে না। Not only CMYK, every color mode if you are changing, you can get CMYK RGB data from that image also. Okay, see I have changed it to CMYK. Here it is changed to CMYK, and in info palette see you can check the CMYK values of it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay, you haven't learned any of the printing processes. If you have learned, then only you can know that then only you can know that CMYK or RGB color mode, like not CMYK, see RGB. CMYK is for printing purpose. In printing machines there are different color units are there: cyan, magenta, yellow, black. Okay, these color modes are there in case of printing. Okay, CMYK color units are there in the printing machines, in the conventional printing machines, where you have to put a certain percentage of ink which will be transferred to the substrate in order to get that particular color shade you are opting for, that particular printed output. Say so for this portion will be outputted by 5% of cyan, 2% of magenta, 90% of yellow, and 0% of black. Whatever I am telling, it may not be possible, or it must not be possible. Everything will be understanding because you haven't learned color science till date. You haven't learned printing machines till date. Okay, while you will be learning those things also, if you amalgamate these two things, this all these things, then you will be your understanding will be better. Okay, now say this is CMYK, RGB, then talking about grayscale. See, discard the color information. Grayscale means from 0 to 1, from 0.001, 0.00001, every from 0 to 1, all the color shades will be there in the grayscale image. Say here it is written gray at the top, gray is written. Okay, so this is grayscale image. That means from 0 to 1, all the color shades will be there in the image. Okay, so this is grayscale. All the color information is discarded. Only you can produce it by using black color. Definitely white will be there. Now bitmap. So while I'm doing it, uh, uh, while I'm doing it, sorry, Control Z, in a particular uh, uh, para, because see, in case of say output is 72 pixel, I am making it 300 pixel. Say use diffuse dither, PK sir will be making you learn these portions: dithering, diffusion, Moir pattern, halftone screens. Okay, so this thing you will be learning afterwards. All the theory behind that, these things will be say pattern dither. I'm doing it a pattern dither. No, not pattern dither is not working. So just make it bitmap, flatten the layer, uh, diffuse dither 300, input baba output. Okay, so control negative. See, even after doing the bitmap, see, uh, see bitmap is changed at the top. You can check. See, what is difference between bitmap color mode and the grayscale color mode is that in bitmap color mode you will be getting 1 and 0, 1 and 0 as output. So so that, but if you zoom out it, see the output is same. So here what is the advantage? The advantage is that you have to use, or the printing machine is using less color. Say here certain portion is having color, certain portion is not having any color, that is white. So thereby you are reducing the use of expensive ink. You are patterning the dots in a way that output will be same. The output will be same, output will look like as it is. Okay, this is according to your visual perception. This is visual perception. Even if you are printing 101010 in binary format, your output will be same, your output will be same, but you can but using less ink. But in case of control Z, all control Z, say if I use grayscale, see here also this is this is say black and white picture, but here you each and every pixel is having certain color value. That means you are not having 1010, you are getting all the color shades in between 0 and 1. Thereby you are getting the output. So here the color coverage is, as well as the uses of the expensive printing ink is more. Okay, so that's why what I'm telling here, like this during doing the bitmap, this is this diffusion dither, halftone screening, okay, then pattern dither. These are certain technique by which you can spread away the dots in a way that while you will be doing 101010, you can produce a pattern so that visually you can get same output. Visually you will say I am doing it's a pattern dither. Okay, and see, this is the output. If you zoom in, if you zoom in, but if you zoom out, the output, see, if you zoom out, the output is more or less same by using less ink. So thereby you are reducing the cost of the production, cost of the printed production, or per unit cost of the production. Okay. sorry, cancel, Control Z, all Control Z. Okay, so color mode, so multi-channel. Okay, now duotone. Duotone is so I have to make a grayscale, discard the color information. Then duotone is two tones. Duotone is two tone, as the name suggests. Duo means two, and the color you can choose by your choice. This is according to your choosing. Okay, you can choose a particular two. This is monotone. See, monotone. You may not be using only black and white. You can use different other colors. Say monotone means single color. Mono means single. Duotone, tritone, quad tone means using four tones or three tones or two tones you can produce the image. Say instead of white you want to use say you want to use this particular shade. Say, see, the output will be changing by using these two. This is this magenta and light shade of the blue, duotone, two tones. So in the printing unit, in the printing machine, you have to give these two inks, two colored ink, and you will be getting this kind of output then. Okay, so this is duotone, tritone, quad tone means four color printing. Okay, nothing to say about this. Okay, then talking about index color. Index color. Okay, fine. Index color, you will be getting maximum of 256 color to display full color image. You will be getting maximum 256 color. Say if it's a 8-bit system, then 2 to the power 8, that is 256 color total you will be getting. But in index color mode, total you will be getting maximum 256 colors to display the full color image. For say RGB, you will be getting for each channel RGB, you will be getting 2 to the power 8 color shades each. But here for index color system, index color mode, maximum of 256 color to display the full color image. So color information is there in the color lookup table, or CLUT bole, for web and multimedia basically. So there the size, the total image is been described by 256 colors. So the size of the ultimate image will be lesser. The size, that means the size which is acquiring inside the storage of that platform or the computer of laptop, whatever it is, will be lesser. In case of this case, here color lookup table is there. Okay, lookup table, what is lookup table, what is the detailing of it, you will be learning in your color science. Here this is not, there's no provision to learn in detail. Then multi-channel, multi-channel means different channel provisions for spot color also. Say for example, say for Vodafone, that particular magenta color is, you need to use it by using certain spot color or Pantone shade. Okay, by using that Pantone shade you can get that particular color. So for that you cannot produce it by mixing CMYK by your own. That Pantone shade comes like ready-made prepared basically. So that you have to give in multi so as spot color, that you have to give as spot color, Control Z, all Control Z. So there, here you can say in case of multi-channel, আমি কোনোবারই ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ডটাই করছি না। In case of multi-channel, you there is a provision of giving you the spot color as in a particular channel. Okay, for where it is necessary, Okay, so there spot color means a particular Pantone shade which you cannot create perfectly by mixing CMYK in the printing machine itself. You have to prepare it in the inking, in the ink manufacturing process separately to get that particular color shade. So that Pantone, what is this Pantone color shade? Okay, the Pantone color shades is particular color shades which you cannot get directly. So you have to prepare by printing by ink manufacturing unit, which will be used as it is, or which will be made ready for the press. You cannot or you cannot create by mixing the colors. Okay, say while I'm saying this, I need to check, show you the channels. আমি যখনই বলছি channels, so you need to see the channels to understand in a better way. I am I'm speaking too speedy, so I do not know. So this is channels. See channel. Say if this is control Z, all control Z. Okay. Say I'm changing it to CMYK color mode. See, in the color cyan plate, sorry, in the cyan plate, this many information will be there. In the magenta plate, this many information will be there. In the yellow plate, this much information will be there. In the black plate, this much information will be there. When these four will be combined in case of cyan CMYK image, you will be getting this output. So now you can identify the definition of printing. If somebody has told you, there is no set definition, but in printing somebody may have told you prepare getting innumerable number of output from a single master, okay, by superimposing colors. In the printing, actually color mixing doesn't take place. In printing, superimposition of color takes place. Basically superimposition of color means you have to print, say the color sequence can be any. Say color sequence is like this. Say you have to, you are printing in a way in printing machine. Say you are printing first cyan. After printing cyan, you have to print on top of cyan the magenta in proper register. Then on top of magenta, yellow in proper register. Proper register means in the same place. You cannot shift the color. And then black in this proper register, and then you will be getting the cyan magenta CMYK output as this. So unlike painting, the color doesn't getting mixed. Rather than color is superimposed, printing and superimposed to particular color. So so this channel, in case of multi-channel, you can add another channel to get particular color shade. So here from here, okay, after whatever you will be designing, if you are opting for conventional printing processes, then you have to make different image carriers. Now you are learning image carrier, maybe in certain printing technique class, image carrier in cyan, magenta, yellow, black, different color, so that it can be printed by using different unit in printing machine, and thereby you will be getting the color output. So this is all about the color modes. Now talking about the adjustment. Now the strongest adjustment tool over here is curves. If you have come across if you have gone to if you went to the studio to get your passport photo, there they do it very quickly. You can check it out over there. Adjustments, say curves. Okay, curves is basically a powerful color adjustment tool. Okay, there are 9-point adjustment is there, you can see over here. Okay, refining a graph, or normally 16 square, 1 2 3 4 16 squares is there. You can press alt key and click, alt and click, and you can get refine these squares to say till 100 squares, whereby the x-axis is input, y-axis is output. Okay, so this is a graph tool which adjusts brightness basically. Yeah, like just for showing purpose, You can see. See, just I am showing you the extremes. But this is normally done for betterment. See the total brightness has changed. Okay, now you may not be you may not be opting for this. You just want that only these this is RGB color mode, so you want that only this blue portion should be little bit lighter. So you have to choose the blue channel, and then you have to adjust. See, all the total image is not getting changed. The total image is not the total color output is not getting changed. Only the blue channel is getting changed. Now you want that no, this is not looking very good, so you want that green channel should be little bit brighter, but the red channel should be little bit lighter. So this is kind of output. Okay, by using this curve. So by using curve, what you can do, you can instantly edit. You can instantly edit or increase or decrease brightness of overall image of individual channels of, okay, see here, show the amount of light and pigment percentage of ink. This thing you can get it over here. So this kind of, to get this kind of output, what pigment percentage is needed, that you can get directly from here. Now what is pigment? Pigment is the colorant in the ink. Colorant in the ink. In the ink there must be certain coloring element, right? That is pigment. Pigment and dye pigment to that ink, you can get that particular color shade. Okay, so this is okay. Now talking about histogram and all these, you will be learning in the next classes, not here. Okay, so here basically you can edit the brightness. You can adjust the brightness of the total image of total individual channels. Okay, say a logical work, আমি যদি করি মোটামুটি আচ্ছা ওখানটাই তো একটা ছবি আছে দেখছি আমি, দাঁড়া। Say if you have clicked a picture and you have too many pimples, control Z, all control Z, all control Z, all control Z. So I'm delete. I hope you know this selection. This is delete. Okay, yes, no issues. Now say if you have clicked your picture and you want that all the pimples, your color, your lighting was not good. Your lighting, initial lighting was not good. Okay, because you haven't clicked the picture in studio, so all the from all over places the light was not coming in proper, so you want to edit it. See, in a single click you can just change the lighting of that particular picture which is been clicked instantly by using. So this is kind of 16 squares. By clicking alt, I have already told you, click alt and click on this screen, there will be 100 squares and you can edit according to your own choice. But don't make overdo it, because that will be bad for your output basically. Okay, মনে হবে যে ছবিটা জ্বলে গেছে basically. Okay, so this is the strongest adjustment tool, curve basically. Okay, now talking about control Z. So this was like this. This is already edited, so I'm not doing anything over it. Okay, now going to the individual adjustment tools. Say levels. Okay, okay. I'm going one by one. So you can use on different channels, you can use on the overall image also. Okay, so this is basically the histogram. Histogram is basically the number of pixel in each brightness level for 8-bit system, from 0 to 220 256 channels, sorry, 256 levels are there, from 0 to 255, that is total 256 levels are there. See, 0 to 255, for each level the number of pixel for in each brightness level will be shown in histogram. Okay, so here in this this is input level, this is input level, and this is the output level. So from 0 to, say, this is output level. If you want to edit it, if you want to edit it, that means the number of, I have reduced the number of pixel in each brightness level. Like I have reduced the number of pixel in the highlight region and number of pixel in the shadow region. Number of pixel in the shadow region. Okay, I hope everybody know what is shadow, highlight, midtone, and shadow. Do you know, all of you? Is highlight, midtone, and shadow? Anyone know? Do you know what is highlight, midtone, and shadow? Highlight, highlight আর শ্যাডোর মাঝখানে যেটা হবে সেটাই মিড টোন. ডু ইউ নো হোয়াট ইজ হাইলাইট রিজিয়ন, হোয়াট ইজ শ্যাডো রিজিয়ন? ডু ইউ নো? জানিস? এনিওয়ান, কেউ কি জানিস? ওকে, ডেফিনেটলি বলে দেব, কিন্তু তোরা করেসপন্ডিং সাবজেক্টে পড়বিও। ধরো ফর বেটার আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিং, একেবারে রেডিমেড আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিং এর জন্য, সে শ্যাডোটা হচ্ছে ধরো আমাদের সে আমাদের হেয়ার কালার, ধরো যাদের হোয়াইট তাদের নয়, ধরো ব্ল্যাক যে হেয়ার সেটা হচ্ছে ধরো শ্যাডো। সে হিয়ার জাস্ট আই এম রেফারিং টু দিস ইমেজ. I'm referring to this image, Control Z. So these are the shadow tones, the black tones, and these are the mid tones. These are the mid tones, and the white portion, these are the highlight portions. So basically, to define specifically, from 40 to 60% of dot percentage range will be giving you the mid tone range. Below 40% gives you the highlight range, highlight portion, and above 60% gives you the shadow range. So here in this image adjustment level, see, the highlight region, say if I reduce the highlight region, can you see the white pixel are getting reduced? So this is input level, this is input level, and this is output level. So I am in the input level, I am changing the white portion. So the highlight portions, number of pixel, brightness pixel for each number of pixel in each brightness level I'm changing. So thereby, see, it is getting darker. Say in the shadow tones, if I reduce the shadow tones, see, it is getting little bit brighter. Why? Because you are reducing the number of pixel in the shadow tones, in the shadow tones. Okay, so basically from 0 to 40% more or less of dot. Now do you know what is dot percentage? No. Do you know? Okay, so all of these are interrelated basically. For now এইটুকুনি জেনে রাখ, যেগুলো লাইটার টোন, যেগুলো সে হোয়াইট আছে, লাইটার টোনস, those are basically highlight. Mid tone means from 40 to 60% of dot range, মানে যেগুলো একটুকুনি মিড টোন, সে এই যে আকাশের পোর্শনটা বা ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড পোর্শনটা, and shadow is from 60 to 100%. That is this shadow, these darker tones, these are shadow. So these image can be having these three regions basically: highlight, midtone, and shadow. And the image which is having more highlight tones, that those will be called high key, though more shadow tones, those will be called low key, and mid key, which will be having more mid-tone regions, those will be called mid-tones. Okay, so in the level you can edit the number of brightness pixels, number of pixel in each brightness level. এবার এটা আমি যদি একটু ডিটেইলিং করি, আমি বলবো সে এই যে হোয়াইট পিক্সেলস গুলো, পার্টিকুলার এই হোয়াইট পিক্সেলস, দেখ এখানে যে কালার পার্সেন্টেজ আসছে ইনফো প্যালেটে, এই পার্টিকুলার যে ইনফো প্যালেটে যে পার্টিকুলার শেড আসছে, এই পার্টিকুলার শেডের সে একটা শেডের পার্টিকুলার শেডের সিএমওআই কে পার্সেন্টেজ ইজ 20 10 30। ওকে, সে এই 20 10 30 কতগুলো নাম্বার অফ পিক্সেলস আছে, সেই পিক্সেল গুলো এই যে ওয়াই অ্যাক্সিসে দেখাবে ওই পার্টিকুলার ব্রাইটনেস লেভেল। একটু বোঝানো গেল কি? এবারে এটা 20 এর বদলে যদি 30 হতো, এই পার্টিকুলার কালার শেডটা যখনই এটা 23 হয়ে যাবে, এই পার্টিকুলার কালার শেডে কত নাম্বার অফ পিক্সেলস আছে। For each brightness level, number of pixels will be described in this histogram equalization. Histogram in this histogram. Okay, for each and individual level that can be adjusted according to input and output level. Input means whatever is there at your front end, and output means after changing what you will be getting, that is the output. Okay, so level, auto level means it will be leveled automatically. That means lightest pixel will be white and darkest pixel will be black. Okay, and other in between pixels will be proportionally changing basically. So here also in the normal level, what we are doing is that we are basically, as we are changing, we are doing the whitest all the whitest, as I am reducing the whitest pixel, so I am changing lightest pixel to white and darkest pixels to black basically. So in the auto level, these I am doing manually, but in case of auto level, it is doing automatically by the system. Now auto contrast. To maintain the color bands balance, this auto contrast actually makes the lightest. Okay, what is contrast? What is contrast? What is contrast? Anyone? বুঝিয়েও দিতে পারিস, you do not have to kind of define what is contrast. এক্স্যাক্টলি ঠিক আছে, মানে তুই ধরো বলে না যে টু কন্ট্রাস্টিং, ধরো কেউ একজন মানে পুরো হোয়াইট পরে আছে, কেউ একজন পুরো ডার্ক পরে আছে, তো মানে ওটা প্রচন্ড কন্ট্রাস্ট। কিন্তু দুটো যদি পাশাপাশি শেডে হয়, তখনই কি বলবো যে কালার কন্ট্রাস্ট ইজ নট দ্যাট মাচ। এটা হচ্ছে গিয়ে অ্যাপ্লিকেশন পার্টে। তো তোদের যে আমি জিজ্ঞেস করছি, মানে তোদের অ্যাকচুয়ালি ডেফিনিশন বলতে হবে, নট নেসেসারি। You can make me understand, or you can make yourself understand what is this, what is that particular term. In that way it will be easier to understand basically. Okay, now so contrast here in the say auto contrast, this is auto contrast. In the auto contrast, basically to maintain the color balance, this is auto contrast means automatically the contrast is taking place. That means the lightest highlight portion will be made as the white, and darkest shadow will be made as black basically. So that is the proper contrasting thing. And if you want to reduce the contrast, then you have to make it consecutively actually. আমি যদি মোটামুটি তোদের একটুখানি বোঝাতে চাই by using application, তাহলে আমি মোটামুটি এটা দিয়ে আমি বোঝাবো। contrast is see this is element, these are the elements. Okay, See, initially Control Z, all Control Z. Okay. Initially, this is like this. But if I, okay, now I'm using filter. আমি পরে তোদের filter করিয়ে দেবো. So I'm just making the sharpen edges. Can you see the contrast has been changed? Control Z. This is like this. Now, while I am increasing the contrast, definitely I am using a filter, because while I am using filter to understand, to making you understand why, to make I want to make you understand. Basically, if you see a visual thing, then you can understand in a better way. That's why I'm doing this basically. Mm, mm, mm. So this is the output, and input was Control Z. This was like flat, but if I increase the contrast, okay, while, so sorry, why I am using this filter, because filter is presetted mathematical equation to serve a particular purpose. Here this tool is used for increasing the contrast. That's why I am using this unsharp mask basically. Now this is more sharpened. If I make it Control Z or undo it, if I undo it, I hope all of you know Control Z is undo, Control Z, then see this was flat. So contrast is basically, or auto contrast is basically what it is making. What it is doing basically, it is doing lightest highlight pixels to white and darkest shadow pixel to black to maintain the color balance. Now talking about, okay, just I'm doing it. Okay, just apply this auto contrast. See, some contrast is increased. Okay, how you can check it? You, if you open the histogram of it, then, but as you haven't done the histogram till time, I have just told you Control Z. Okay, now I am making it. I'm making it say auto contrast. I'm making it auto contrast. See here, mean changes. এবার এই যে মিন, স্ট্যান্ডার্ড ডেভিয়েশন, এগুলো কি সেগুলো তোরা অ্যাকচুয়ালি পরে জানতে পারবি যখন হিস্টোগ্রাম পড়বি, এক্ষুনি এগুলো বলা সম্ভব নয়। যাই হোক, তো auto contrast হয়ে গেল। Then auto color, you can do the auto color also. Basically auto color actually corrects image contrast basically. The brightest the highlight will be white, again the darkest shadow will be black for each and individual color channel, and mid tone will be the neutral basically. Okay, so here the curves, I have already told you curves. Now talking about the color balance. Color balance is definitely doing the balancing in color. Control Z, all Control Z. Balancing in color, in case of color balance, adjustment color balance for each and individual channel, as this is say for each and individual color channel, you can balance the color in different regions of the image, in shadow region, in mid-tone region, in highlight region. You can balance the color. You can increase, you can make it reddish, you can make it little bit reddish with blue. So the color, this kind of color balance you require for this particular image. This is output. Now, as I was telling you about the calibration, say if I am doing it in my system and my system is calibrated, and if I send this particular file to your system, you'll be seeing the same output, same visual output. But if your system is not calibrated, then you might be seeing different other output. Okay, so in this way, so this is color balance. So I have made it a little bit yellow reddish. Okay, so this kind of color balance I have done in mid-tone region, especially say in shadow region. Say I want to, in shadow regions I want to make it little bit say bluish, so it has become again dark in the shadow region, but I'm not doing it in a more like it's a little bit greenish. I'm doing it for the color balance for the shadow region. Okay, so I have done that. So in the highlights, say I am making it little bit yellow in the highlight. So this kind of color balance, see, it is altogether different from whatever there in the input. Should I undo it? See, undo, Control Z, it was this kind of input. And after doing the color balance according to my mesh, the output you have already seen. Now, brightness and contrast. You can increase the overall brightness. You can increase the overall contrast. Now, taking this example, this example. See, I have used the filter to increase the contrast. I have used auto contrast. Now I am doing it the brightness and contrast. Now I am changing the contrast. So this change in contrast will not be applied on particular layer. These will be applied on the overall image. See, too contrasty. Can you see? I'm changing the contrast. I'm flattening the image. I'm changing the, say there is a paddy fill is there. Okay, say Control Z. Okay, say the paddy fill is there. Okay, now I am changing the contrast of the overall image. This tool is applied to the overall image, not will be applied on a particular channel. See, it is contrast. Okay, if you zoom it, then the output will be more relevant for you. Control Z. Okay, so now I'm changing the contrast. See, for two consecutive pixels, can you see it? For two consecutive pixels, the color difference is huge if I apply it up to 100%. Can you see it? This is like this. This was like this. This is kind of flat. And if you change the contrast, can you see the pixel in adjacent pixel is too far away. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so but if I zoom out করলে কিন্তু অতটা বুঝতে পারছিস না তোরা, but if you zoom in to check the changes, তোরা যখনই কোনো কিছু অ্যাপ্লাই করবি just zoom in করে just চেঞ্জটা লক্ষ্য করবি, তাহলেই বুঝতে পারবি. It was like this was like this flat, but if you change the contrast you can get this kind of output. So accordingly, মানে তোর হয়তো একটা খানে গ্রাস ফিল আছে, সেখানে কন্ট্রাস্টটা লেস আছে, ঠিক আছে, সেখানটা তুই বাড়াতে পারিস, বাট এগেইন দিস অল ডিপেন্ডস আপন দ্য রেজলিউশন. If the resolution of the input image is not proper, whatever you will be doing that may not be enhancing the overall quality of the image. এবারে এত কিছু বলছি যখন, দেখ এটা ইনপুটটা কেমন ছিল দেখবি. ওকে করে দিলাম, ইনপুট কেমন ছিল আমি যদি আন্ডু করি কন্ট্রোল জেড করি তাহলে বুঝতে পারবি. দিস ইজ কন্ট্রোল জেড, দিস ওয়াজ দিস ফ্ল্যাট, and if I redo it, দেখ এখানে মিন 80 আছে, 32,800, বাবারে এত ছোট চোখেও দেখতে পাচ্ছি না, 32,328,320. রিডু করছি, রিডু. See, the mean has changed to 75, but the total number of pixel is same. So here the contrast is changed. Contrast has been changed basically. Okay, so this is the overall for overall application. I'm making it Control Z again. Image adjustment, hue, saturation, black, brightness. Okay, fine. Brightness, contrast, black and white. You can make it black and white from here also. okay, by changing the color channels also. You can go and check it out. Then you can go to the hue and saturation. Hue is the color parameters, basically is particular shade. Hue is applied for particular shade, say red, say green, say blue, say orange, say yellow. So that is a particular hue of, that is one parameter for that particular shade. Or the wavelength, in other way, in physics term, the wavelength the color is reflecting, that can be viewed by the viewer, that is the hue basically. Or which produces the color, the wavelength which produces the color sensation in the eye of the viewer, that is the hue basically. So hue, say for master, I want to change the hue of, say, green, and I want to make it to গ্রিনটা আমি রেড করে দিতে চাই, গ্রিন গুলো আমি, ও সরি, আগে তো কালার পিকার ছিল, কালার পিকারটা কি অ্যাপ্লাইড হচ্ছে না কেন? অ্যাপ্লাই দিস কালার, ওকে ফাইন। আমি ব্লু এর স্যাচুরেশনটা পুরনো হয়ে গেছে, এটা লাইটনেসটা না, ফেড হয়ে গেছে কালার। আমি রেড চ্যানেলটা চেঞ্জ করেছি, আমি গ্রিন চ্যানেলটা চেঞ্জ করতে চাই, ওকে ফাইন। গ্রিন চ্যানেল কোথায়? দিস ইজ RGB ইমেজ, গ্রিন চ্যানেল নেই। রেড, ইয়েলো, রেড, টু, সায়ান, ব্লু, ম্যাজেন্টা, বাবা গ্রিন চ্যানেল নেই কেন? তাহলে এখানটায় ব্লু, আচ্ছা গ্রিন, গ্রিন কোনটা কোনটা চেঞ্জ হলে গ্রিন হবে বলো, কোনটা কোনটা চেঞ্জ হলে গ্রিন হবে বল, কোন কোন কালার এলিমেন্ট চেঞ্জ হলে গ্রিন হবে বল বল বল। ড্রয়িং করেছিস তো ছোটবেলায়? তোরা এত কম রেসপন্সিভ কেন? ইয়েলো সায়ান চেঞ্জ করলে গ্রিন হবে। ইয়েলো চেঞ্জ করেছি, ইয়েলো, আমি গ্রিনটা চেঞ্জ করছি। আমি রেড চেঞ্জ করেছি, গ্রিন চেঞ্জ করেছি। আচ্ছা ইয়েলো প্লাস সায়ান মিলে গ্রিন হয় জানিস কি? হ্যালো, তোরা কি আছিস? এইবার এগুলো একটুখানি জানতে হবে বাবারা। দেখ আমি এখানটা চেঞ্জ করেছি, পুরো ওভারঅল কালারের আমি এইটাই চেঞ্জ করে দিয়েছি by using just hue and saturation. Now saturation কি? What is saturation? Say dark red, dark red. So that dark term is the saturation. The amount of that particular colorant is the saturation, and the particular color shade is that hue. Hue means that for that is applied for the particular color shade. Okay, say red, say green, say blue. And if it is, you are calling this light red, that means that light is the saturation, or the amount, basically it defines the amount of the colorant in that particular color. Okay, now hue saturation, now you can desaturate it. You can, okay, control Z, you can desaturate it. You can desaturate it, you can directly desaturate it. Okay, control Z, control Z, all control Z, all control Z. This was like this. You can do it like this, say you can match particular color and you can change the color. Okay, you can change the illuminations, the color intensity. Okay, you can change, you can fade it by using these options. Just go and try these options. Okay, so you can change the color, so match the color of, say, pictures, say, cut off. Okay, you can change, you can apply this color more, the indexing of this color modes. Can you see it? আমার এটা খোলা ছিল বলে আমি এটা চুজ করেছি, this particular kind of image. You can use this, say, this picture color modes. Okay, over here. Okay, so this is a match color. You can match color with that particular picture and get this particular get particular output of it. Okay, you can change the intensity of colors, you can change the intensity, its luminescence. Okay, you can fade particular colors. Okay, so you can go and check it out. Adjustment is basically done on the different color attributes which is being used for that particular image. Now you can replace the color, you can totally replace the color. You can replace the color in a way like this color, say you can take this color. Okay, and the replacement color is like, say you have chosen the blue and you have changed it to this Ramdhanu. No, that color was more vibrant. Yes. Can you see it? What you have done, you have chose a color by using this color picker, eye drop tool. If you remember, in the color palette we have learned this. I have chosen from here to here and say I want to change this, the shade of this color. Change shade the color. No, not this color. I want to change it to say okay, there are color swatches also, there are color libraries also. I'm just dragging it, আমি এখানে drag করে করছি, এখানে color swatch আছে, library আছে, you can go and check. Okay, I want to change this color, say সে সোনালি চিকচিক করছে. Now I want to make it more fizzy. I want to desaturate the thing. I want like the saturation should not be more. I want the lightness should be little bit higher. So can you see this? You can check, you can replace the color, and definitely you can play with the attributes like its saturation, lightness, its hue. Okay, see, this is this, and input was, দেখ এখান থেকে লাইট পড়ছে, সো এটা এটা চকচকে দেখাচ্ছে। ইনপুট ওয়াজ কন্ট্রোল জেড, আন্ডু করি তাহলেই বুঝতে পারবি, কন্ট্রোল জেড, সো দিস ওয়াজ লাইক দিস। এখান থেকে যদি লাইট আসে অ্যাকচুয়ালি, while you will be doing your while you will be doing your sorry your poster, then you will be seeing these applications actually. ওখানটায় দেখবি যে তোর মনে হবে তুই যে লাইটিং এ তুই পিকচারটা তুলেছিস may not be your the lighting of your poster should be like that. So there you can change this parameter to get the outputs. ওকে, সো অ্যাডজাস্টমেন্ট টুল আর কি বাকি আছে দেখি। রিপ্লেস কালার হয়ে গেল, সিলেক্টিভ কালার, particular selective color you can change the attributes. Okay, different colors, onto different colors you can change the attribute. You can go and check these adjustment tools and you can apply on your particular application. Then the channel mixer, you can use this channel mixer. Say your output channel says green, and you want to change the attribute of the green. Okay, you can mix the channels. Okay, sorry, আমি তো use করছি total overall green. Okay, overall green you are changing. You are mixing with certain blue with it, you are mixing with certain red with it, you are reducing the red from here, you can mix certain red over here. Okay, so you are mixing different color channels. So adjustment tool basically যেটা দেওয়া আছে সেগুলো হলো on you are actually changing the attributes of the color. Basically you're adjusting the color, that's why this is adjustment tools. Okay, then the gradient map is there, photo filter. Okay, photo filterটা দেখিয়ে দিয়ে সেই এই ইমেজের ওপর ক্যান্সেল ইমেজ নয়, আমি ধরো এই ইমেজটা নিচ্ছি, I want to apply certain photo filter over here, photo filter is this. Okay, say I want to apply certain cancel, you want to apply. Okay, there are here also certain things are there. You can yeah, produce your own filter also. Say আমি এখানটায় একটা photo filter দিচ্ছি, I want to give a orange filter, I want to change its density. Sorry, কোথায় গেল ছবিটা, বাট আমি এটার উপর দিতে চাইছি। চলো ইমেজ অ্যাডজাস্টমেন্ট photo filter, say color. So what is photo filter is doing, মানে তোরা যদি কোনো একটা ইমেজের ওপর if you give a particular color filter and if you see the image through it, then this is kind of photo filter, মানে এটার ওপরে তুই এই অরেঞ্জ কালারের ফিল্টারটা দিয়ে you are seeing through this filter, so you can get this kind of output. Definitely it is applied to overall image, so this is kind of photo filter. See, this one is also good output according to your choice. So this is okay, gradient map. Okay, gradient map you can, okay, what is dither reverse. Okay, for dithering you uh, do not know what is dither basically till time, so just don't do it now. Okay, there are different gradients are there, you can use the gradient library is there total, you can go and check it and use it. Control Z. Then there is another one which is very good. Okay, so shadow highlight, I have told you the amount of shadow you can change, the amount of highlight you can change from here. Okay, control Z. Then adjustment exposure, the type of exposure. Okay, if you can make it overexposed, you can make it underexposed. Okay, definitely this will go apply, this will be applied on the overall image, not individual channels. Okay, now invert the image, make it into negative. Okay, though this is a digital age, for analog one this is negative. Okay, for previous analog. Okay, now you can equalize the image. So if you equalize the image, the histogram changes. You can see. Okay, then for thresholding. Okay, now just this thresholding means for a particular threshold, up to this threshold. C126. The output is more or less good. For a particular pixel level, after that level all the pixel will be all the pixel will be deducted. Okay, so this is thresholding basically, as the name suggests. Okay, there is another one which is very good. Okay, you can posterize it, the level of posterization is like this, you can posterize it. Control Z. And there is another one which is the application of the whole, this is the variation. You can change the shadow. Okay, see, you can change the shadow, you can change the saturation. Okay, say I'm changing the mid tone. Okay, so this is the original, this is the current pic. Okay, now in the mid-tone, what I am doing is that I am making it little bit say more cyan. So this is the output. More magenta. So here also you are doing the whole color mixing. You are changing the attribute of the individual channels. Say go green in the highlight portion. In the highlight portion, I am making it little bit red. So this is the original and this is the output basically. In the mid-tone saturation, I want to change the saturation. I want less saturation, say, or I want more saturation. Okay, this is according to your choice. Okay, you can change it a little bit finer output. Then you can change it to other options. You can make it okay, and this is the output. So this is variation. Okay, so these are all about your adjustment tool. Now from next day you have to apply all the layers, all the you have to apply all the tools, and now you have to come up with initial output of your poster, which I have told you to do, okay, in landscape format. I hope you have started working on it. If you find any problem, just question me. I can give answer individually one by one in normal WhatsApp video, normal WhatsApp platform. If you raise your question, definitely you have to raise a question in the group so that I can answer. Okay. If you have any question regarding this class, you can ask me. কোনো প্রশ্ন আছে? তোরা কি করছিস? কাজ কি করছিস?
Yes ma'am, tools গুলো স্টার্ট করেছি।
আজকে অ্যাডজাস্টমেন্ট টুলস গুলো আর কালার মোডস গুলো দেখ। See, this is this is a interesting one. তোরা যদি if you find interest, গত বছরের স্টুডেন্টরা তো ভীষণ ইন্টারেস্ট নিয়ে করেছিল। তো তোরা যদি if you find interest, this is কি বলবো, তোদের কাজে লাগবে। If you are not going to the prepress industry, this is basically regarding or relevant to the prepress industry. Prepress মানে কি? প্রেস মানে যেখানে প্রিন্ট হয়, প্রিপ্রেস মানে প্রেসের আগে, আর পোস্ট প্রেস মানে প্রেসের পরে। সো দিস ইজ রিগার্ডিং প্রিপ্রেস ইন্ডাস্ট্রি। সেখানে নট অনলি প্রিপ্রেস ইন্ডাস্ট্রি, ডিজাইনিং, গ্রাফিক ডিজাইনিং, all the designing, all the মানে these areas also needs this kind of graphic designer and all. So you can, যদি সেখানে নাও যাস, for personal uses also, for personal understanding also, this is interesting. This is not like very grumpy like theoretical class or something. You can definitely try it and use it. Where is Orco? Where is Orco? অর্ক তো নাম, ছেলে ওর নামটা কি ছিল? অর্ক ছিল তো। নিশান, প্রিয়াঙ্কা, সাগরিকা, নিশান, অভিষেক, দেবদত্ত, হামেদুল। তাহলে বাকি কে রইল? বাকি কে রইল দেখি? অর্ক বলে একজন ছিল তো। তোদের ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি চিনিল না, এই জন্য মুশকিল আছে। আক্রুর, সরি আক্রুর। আক্রুর কি ক্লাস করে না? সাগরিকা, অভিষেক, আক্রুর। অনিশা আছে? অনিশা ইজ দেয়ার? অনিশা ইজ অ্যাবসেন্ট টুডে and আক্রুর ইজ অ্যাবসেন্ট। আক্রুর কি ক্লাস করে, হ্যাঁ কি না? ওকে ফাইন। আক্রুর ফার্স্ট ক্লাসে মিসিং ছিল, সেকেন্ড ক্লাস